But,
let's talk about Katie Porter.
Oh, why you
I
had to
have
think? Yeah,
beef.
Oh, that's right. She was on my show talking about you.
Yeah.
Was that it?
And so I think it's only fair that I come on your podcast.
Absolutely.
And talk about her.
Yeah,
I actually don't even have anything to say about her because it's not worth
I don't want to
the words coming out of my mouth.
Katie and I are not giant mutual fans, so we can speak freely here. I mean, I wish her well, but the first time she was on my show, she was, I thought, very insulting and condescending to me personally. Like she's very personal. I mean, she like knows how to get a laugh, or she did that night, and so. But I had her back. I don't hold grudges. And it's like, it's a free-flowing debate show. People don't know exactly where the boundaries are. I've crossed the boundaries sometimes. So,
Certainly.
Yeah. So, but when she was on this last time, and she's been on a few times since, when she was on this last time, yes, I thought she did not acquit herself very well because I thought she walked into some traps that made her look silly.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look because...
But remind me what happened. That's all. I remember only that. Who was she on with?
So, you and Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan was okay.
And so we're talking about this whole debate in sports, right? And so Piers, back and forth. Basically, Katie then says, this Riley Gaines girl, you and Piers are like, oh, Riley's so brave. Thanks, by the way. Riley's so brave. She's single-handedly fighting for women.
Right.
Essentially, in terms of, there's not a lot of present athletes, especially professional athletes, who have taken a stand against this. And so then Katie goes on to say, well, I disagree with everything Riley's doing. To which you guys press back, what is it you disagree with? She doesn't actually have anything she disagrees with, but she says, I just think she's doing this for clicks and likes. But
no, she's doing it because she knows when you're in the Democratic Party, you have to say that. That's what our problem with our politics is. That's why you got no votes in this thing, because you have to choose one side, and these issues are not simple like that. And you can't just say the truth. You have to set your marker down. Okay, this is what the party says our position is, so yes, I'm with this. And then when you have to make an argument, you got nothing, because there is none. Because there is no argument.
But to say I'm doing anything for clicks and likes is the most disingenuous thing I've ever heard.
And also, it's the same thing she did to me. It's personal. It's making it personal in a way that
because she can't dissuade from what I'm actually advocating for.
Correct.
But anyways, went on to say, whatever. But either before or after that, I can't remember, was talking about how brave Dylan Mulvaney is. And I'm like, if you're going to say I'm doing this for clicks and likes, can we at least acknowledge that Dylan Mulvaney, you know who that is?
Of course.
Can we at least acknowledge that Dylan Mulvaney is doing this for clicks and likes if I am? I mean, it was the silliest thing ever, and so...
But I find her adorable. I do. I'm not usually down with this kind of stuff.
I will say...
But there's just something, she's just so happy to be there.
I thought you meant Katie Porter at first.
No,
when you
not
said
Katie.
she,
No,
I'm
no,
like,
Dylan
you find
Mulvaney.
Katie Porter adorable?
No, I don't.
Okay, no.
Dylan Mulvaney, I do. I find her adorable. And I think it's so sad that okay, you guys can't have Bud Light and we can't have Chick-fil-A. You know what? Fuck all of you. I will make fucking beer can chicken with Chick-fil-A in a fucking Bud Light can if I want. And this whole I don't...
Look, Katie Porter, I'm getting back to this.
Yeah.
Anyways, I saw this clip. I watched your show. I watched this. I saw it. And I thought, if I ever see her, I'm addressing this, naturally.
Right.
She can say this on a screen, but I actually want to know what she disagrees with me on. She just made this claim she disagrees with me. So I was in DC. I see Katie Porter across the way.
What?
I see her. I'm like...
in person?
In person.
Oh, wow.
And so we make eye contact.
Were you stalking her at the Capitol?
I was stalking her.
No. Where'd you see her?
Where
was it?
I was in DC. I do a lot of work in...
on the street?
Walking into the Senate building.
Really? Oh, I see. Because you were testifying.
Yeah. Or maybe the congressional building. I don't remember. But I see her. And we make eye contact. And I'm like, Bill Maher, Piers Morgan, I have to say something.
Yes.
We make eye contact. She puts her phone up to her ear like she's on the phone. And she turns. And I know the strategy. I'm like, I'll just wait for her. So she tries to turn and walk away. And so I'm like weirdly lingering. It's uncomfortable. But I'm like, I still have to say something. Anyways. She has to get into the building. That's where she's going. And so I'm waiting outside the door. And so finally she puts her phone down And I walk up to her and I'm like, Katie, it's so nice to meet you. My name is Riley Gaines. And she said, oh, I know who you are. The only thing she could say, I thought this was so weird. She said, congrats on being a competitor, and walked away. And I'm like, did she just call me a competitor? That's really bizarre. And so turned and very quickly tried to walk away, but I wasn't done.
Politicians.
A competitor? I'm like, what a weird thing to
I guess having that job makes you into an asshole like that. I mean, it's not just her. It's just, they're just always having to like find a way to like diffuse something that they could use against me. And I mean, I don't blame them all for it, but Jesus, I mean, I would rather fucking do root canal. Anyway.
Me too.
I have to kiss you off because Trace Adkins is here.
Amazing.
I really enjoyed this. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.